What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great day, evening, morning, wherever time you're watching this. Thank you for tuning to another episode of WhattaDud. I have my great co-hosts in CJ and Gabby, and we have an even better special guest for you today, Miss Sierra Foley.
Hello.
So, guys, we've been gone for a little bit, but I do have some great questions to ask you guys. CJ, I'm going to ask you first. Actually, you know what, Gabby? No, I'm going to ask you first, actually.
Okay.
So, instead of a Dud or Danny question, guys, we're going to ask a regular question. So, Gabby, which Disney princess do you think would make the best president?
President?
Oh, yes.
That's a good question. Oof.
And I'm not going to take any credit for this. I looked on the internet. That's what I saw.
Dang, you should have gave me this beforehand because this is gonna take some thought.
Well, while you think about it, I'm going to pass it to CJ.
Okay, thank you.
I
got it.
All right, my guy. So, I know you love Creed. And I already see you doing the boxing thing, you know. So let's just say, I don't know if I asked you this yet. Maybe I asked you all the air, but for you to walk into work every day, what would be your walk-in song as you walk into work every day? What would that be? It could be a F you to your boss. It could be a don't talk to me, my coworkers. It could be bok bok chicken head. Who knows what it could be? Chicken head.
There's a couple different answers, right? I've been on a couple different waves lately, and I'm just gonna go with this one because it's kind of funny and it's also kind of a meme going on right now. But ever since I listened to the song, I'm kind of like, I fucks with it. So my go into the work song, my walk in song is going to be Slut Me Out by NLE Chopper. All right. Apparently that's like the new thing a lot of girls listen to like in the mornings or whatever to like hype them up. A lot of college girls.
You got to hype yourself up.
Yeah. I've been seeing it.
So I was like, okay. The song is kind of wild. And so I can get it. I get it. Right? But my walkout song is from the new Super Mario Brothers movie. Peaches by Jack Black. That song has been on repeat for me all week long. I saw it on Monday and I've not been able to stop singing that song. And it's a banger. I hope it goes platinum, double platinum, triple platinum, quadruple platinum, 5 times platinum.
Well deserved.
So good.
Musical genius, Jack
You're
Black.
something else, man. When Sierra, Slut You Out by NLE Chopper.
Yeah. All right, continue. Go.
Sierra, so for you, every day you walk out of your door, you either have the choice. You can either fight a chicken every day, walking out of your door, or fight a lion once a year, randomly.
So do I want to be Peter Griffin or do I want to fight a lion?
Just saying,
Peter Griffin and the chicken battles were epic.
That's a long fight, bro. Ain't no cakewalk.
Yeah.
Ain't no cakewalk.
And then when Lois started going out to dinner with him.
Lois should have been divorced, Peter Griffin. Let's keep it a buck.
Been divorced. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Okay, that's a tricky one because I feel like if I did the chicken every day, I would have a strategy and just like immediate like knockout, But the lion might take some time and it's like more dangerous, but it's once a year. Okay, so if I die, do I just come back to life and get to do it every year again? Or is it like, that's it?
That sounds like purgatory.
That's a good question. Purgatory.
Right?
Oh, God, yeah.
Because if I die, I'm going to do the lion and like come back to life and do the lion every year.
Yeah,
but if you die, you have to come back and then you have to do it again. You have to fight the lion again, and you have to have the chicken at your doorstep every single day.
Okay, so you do kind of keep doing it. So you're that.
Yeah, you got to keep doing it until you succeed.
Okay, I'll do lion then because it's like less. And then, I'll figure out a strategy. I'm smart. I could just...
Plus, it's way more badass to be like, I fought a lion last night. What did you do, Carl?
Hey, what's your favorite saying, CJ? What's your favorite saying, CJ? If you see her
me fighting
in
a lion, help the lion!
Don't help me. Help the lion.
Help the lion.
All right, Gabby. So you've thought about it.
Yes.
What is your answer?
Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to go with Merida because the whole movie she don't need no man. Yeah, that's the Brave. Okay. She's a curly-haired curly redhead. Woo. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with her. It was a toss-up between like her and Elsa, kind of, but I think Merida would be more like staple. You know?
I wasn't thinking you were going to go that route. I thought you were going to kind of keep it old school a little bit, like, you know.
Well, they're all damsels in distress. I don't think they'd make good presidents. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. They need men.
Yeah, they need the men. I need a go. If we're going woman president, I need somebody who don't need no man. So
okay. CJ,
what's
up? The floor is yours, big dog.
So I want to talk to Sierra first. Let's get to know her a little bit. Let's ask her some fun questions. So obviously, Sierra, you are what some people call like a professional actress. I would say professional, but like, you know, like an actress that's like, you know. So tell us about that. Like, what drew your eye to want to do that, like to act?
Ooh. So, when I was younger, I wanted to be a veterinarian, which is so random. And then when I was 15, I volunteered and I passed out because of like blood. And I was like, well, they had me cleaning bloody instruments with a toothbrush. Okay, first of all, second day of volunteering. And so I was like, no, thank you. That is not my cup of tea. So I was like, well, that's what I want to do. And I started watching, the two things that really just like struck my eye first time ever, like even knowing acting was a thing, because I never even thought about how they like had shows on TV. It just wasn't processing, you know? Right. I started looking at green screens and they just like blew my mind, like behind the scenes of just like how they created that. And then the amount of fun that people had when they were filming, just like the bloopers, the outtakes. And I was like, this is like a community and I want to be a part of it. And so I actually played basketball for a really, really long time. I was a 3-year undefeated champion, and that's kind of like where my career was headed. Yeah, because I'm 5'11". I'm really tall. I'm very athletic. So
next time you start off with that information.
Yeah. Look, if y'all want to play a game, like you're gonna lose, but it's fine.
Hey,
I want all the smoke. I want all the smoke.
Listen, they call me LeVar Ball.
Oh no, girl! I want you to kick their butts. I want you to kick their butts.
Never lost. Too big, too strong.
You about to lose. No.
Hey.
I'll be your cheerleader. I know I can't play, so I'll just cheer for you.
But yeah, so that was kind of like where my career was headed, and I just took like a split decision, and I was like, you know, I'm really good at this, but it doesn't feel like home for me. Mm-hmm. And so when I started getting into acting, it took me a while. I got into theater first, and then I started taking acting class, like film acting classes, and I have never felt more like correct in a community, because I've tried so many different things. Like I tried ballet when I was a kid, gymnastics, like volleyball, basketball, and acting class and just the general art of it. I just feel at home, and it's just right, you know? I don't know.
Yeah. No, that's so cute.
I don't know.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah. It's a passion.
So going back, just taking a step back here to this undefeated basketball thing, just to verify a couple things.
Sure.
So what position were you? Forward, center?
I was center.
Yeah, makes sense.
I was center because I played in middle school and high school mainly, then when I was a freshman in high school, they were trying to get me on varsity, like immediately. And then the JV coach was like, I want to go undefeated. I want her, because I already been 2 years undefeated. She's like, I want to be undefeated. Can I have her? And he was like, fine. And then we went undefeated.
Love that.
What was your stats?
All I heard.
I'm like bragging.
Hey, do it.
All I heard was,
I would. You kidding me?
She's a center. Put her on that island. She don't want to be on that island guarding Luca.
And I could shoot too.
All right.
There
So
was,
now
okay,
we're-
look, there was
Island-
no, I gotta brag because my mom was like my biggest cheerleader. Right? She was upset when I quit. And I like went out to the free throw. Wow, free throw. Oh Jesus,
She's
throw
a runner.
line.
She's a track star.
I swear I know what I'm talking about. Just because I can't talk doesn't mean I can't play. Okay,
No, you're
and
fine,
so
you're fine.
I was.
Shaq did it. He couldn't talk, but he plays.
There we go. See, I'm basically Shaq.
Basically Shaq.
So I got the ball and I was like not right at the basket. I was like a little far out. They passed me the ball. I was gonna shoot it, and there was a person next to my mother. Had no idea that was my mom, and they were like, "She can't shoot." And I swooshed that bitch. Okay, I swooshed it, and my mom goes, "Whoa!"
That's my
And where are you from? And where are you from?
Lumberton, North Carolina.
Lumberton. Oh, said
Yeah. That's cool. So you went to high school in Lumberton?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, no wonder she ball. North Carolina, that's all you can do is ball. Y'all, they known for ballers. They know.
Here's an important question: what school do you root for basketball?
Carolina mostly.
Carolina,
Which is
Because
so
I went to the
crazy
RCC
me, bro.
tournament and everything.
You know,
Oh, go
it's
ahead.
crazy, CJ, because it's like when I think of Carolina, I think of
that was a big adjustment for me when I moved to North Carolina.
I
so
bet, bro.
it was
I
like
bet.
Carolina. Oh, I'm like, oh yeah, wait, I'm not in South Carolina.
Oh,
Currently.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or even like
So-
when people like come on the boat and everything, they're like, "Oh yeah, I graduated from UT," and I'm like, "Oh, you went to Tennessee?" They're like, "No, I went to Texas," and I was like, "You out of me."
Yeah, they like to claim they're the real UT, but I know the real T, and that's we were first. It's fine.
Get it? Get it?
So a little bit of
We were
We were
a little bit
first.
about us. We kind of have we're kind of all.
Yeah, I was going to
separated
ask
here.
you too. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're
I'm
good.
like,
You're
me.
good.
What about you guys? I want to know more about you guys for sure.
So me and Christian,
Oh, jeez.
we both went to high school together in South Carolina, in Somerville area, or you could just say Charleston. I mean, if you want to be.
Yeah, I'm about to say, bro, come on,
You can
man.
say
Come
Charleston,
on, man.
but,
Come on.
I
I said
fancy.
Ville. I'm from Somerville. You know,
Oh, brother, bro, you're
we
trying to
ain't
be
from
like
Charleston.
Right.
We're not from
you must be a
Charleston.
Jermaine.
We're not from.
Hey, you boys go to Cross? You go Burke? You boys go to Burke? I'm stop. But yeah, so we've known each other since. I mean, we know each other since what? Middle school.
Like,
Because we grew up in the same neighborhood.
Wow.
So that's been
That's
really
sweet.
cool. And we had like that, we kind of, we did our own thing post high school, but we reconnected like a couple years ago now. And so it's been.
I realized he was the one for me. I realized I couldn't go through
Soulmates.
life.
The bromance. I love it.
Yeah, he was
Yeah, I'm still
Pauly D and
figuring
I
that
was
out.
Vinny.
He was probably
It's nice. Like I have a good time and everything
Does
like
that
that.
make
But like,
me
I still got a
snooky?
couple. No, I'm just kidding, Christian.
Sir,
Yes.
sir.
You're-
Remember how
you're
we talked about who's gonna get angry first on the show today? About to be me.
You're making mom angry. You're making mom angry.
I'm just kidding. I'm joshing. Okay, I'm joshing. And then Gabby here, lovely Gabby, she came into my life about what was only a few months ago, but feels like I've known her forever.
Years. Yeah.
Yeah, and hopefully for the rest of eternity. But
I want the same energy because I don't know what that was, but
Christian, stop being jealous of our relationship.
I'm gonna
okay?
be jealous. I'm gonna be jealous. I'm Mike the situation, and y'all are Vinny and Pauly D, and I'm like, yo, when can I get this love from the both of you? But it's
Maybe later.
Sorry,
Maybe
I've been
later.
watching a lot of Jersey Shore lately. Trying
We'll
to
see how
remember
we
it.
get there. We'll see if we have the time for it.
yes, so Gabby's in Tennessee. She currently goes to the U of T, right?
Yeah.
UT.
Of tea.
Yeah. That threw me off too. I was like, what?
So we got that. But so I also went to. I was in UNCW, Wilmington for like 2017 to 2019, and I lived there until 2020. And then now in the great city of Charlotte.
Nice. I was like,
So-
I thought you said
Took you-
Charlotte earlier. What made you move to Charlotte?
Job. I got a job in Charlotte, so I kind of
Oh, nice.
moved my way out here.
Yes, you did, King. Yes, you did.
All right, relax.
I'm proud of you.
Yes, relax. So yeah, so that's kind of a little bit about us.
Nice.
Go, Christian.
You guys are awesome already. I love you.
That thing popped up on my screen again.
Don't automatically update right now. Don't do that.
Oh, not
this guy. This guy is going crazy. So I have a question for you, Sierra.
Okay.
Have you ever done a role and you just like it was like the complete opposite of who you were?
Mm-hmm.
How did you get over that hump of like doing that? And like what's your mind like? What's your process like doing that?
So
I would assume you're not giving your 100%, but you're giving your 100% because it's something that you want to do. But it's also just like you don't like this character.
Yeah, no, I've definitely had that. Mainly what I've been taught to do and what I usually do is find the similarities, because every character that you play, if you think that they are wrong in their actions, you're not going to be able to play them authentically and in a vulnerable side. Like everybody in the audience is going to know, because it's like you feel that way about the character. So you have to figure out why they are doing these things, and you have to relate to them. So it's like, okay, maybe somebody's like lying to somebody. And it's like, yeah, I'm not a liar. I wouldn't do that. But then you have to think about like, why are they lying? What's been done to them? Or, you know, and then if something has been done to them, maybe that's been done to you too, and you can relate to that. So it's just like a really big process of figuring out the similarities, using the fuel that you've felt from your situations in the past or in the present, and connecting those two things. So it's not always easy, especially in very uncomfortable situations. Like I did a scene in acting class. You guys, it was so bad. And I had moments, which is great, but it was basically a sex scene. And my boyfriend was in the classroom. It was with a different guy.
Oh,
Reddit.
But yeah, so it can be hard sometimes, but luckily that was just an acting class.
It's acting, babe. It's acting.
Yeah,
that's
acting.
What I tell Christian all the time, babe. It's acting.
But I will say
because
now
some of the
the
scenes
guy,
that he's in, it makes me hugely uncomfortable.
Chill, Christian.
You're just jealous because all the scenes are with me.
Damn right. So hey, I need love too. You know what I'm saying?
I got you, Christian.
Everybody,
you got it tonight. Fine. We can do something tonight, Christian. Okay. So what would you say is your normal personality, Sierra? Like what? Like I guess what describe your personality?
Hufflepuff. Bubbly.
Makes sense.
I'm very like bubbly. I also have a really big like drive. When I set my mind to something, it's really, really hard to not achieve it. And like it can be years later, and like as long as my opinions haven't changed or my like wants haven't changed, I'm like, I gotta have it. So that's one little part of my personality, but most of it's just bubbly, dorky. I'm very much so a dork, and I wasn't always like, thank you. I love it. When I was in like high school and things, like I just didn't get along with the popular kids, and I was just like, I must be like the lamest person. And I just realized they just weren't my people, you know? That doesn't mean I'm lame. That just means they're not my people.
You're speaking my truth right now. Let me tell you.
That's how I feel about Kane Bay.
About what?
Come on, relax.
Oh.
So me and Christian were talking recently, and so we're gonna sound old, but I don't know, how old are you, Sierra? First of all, I never asked.
I just turned 24.
Okay.
I don't mind. It's okay.
Yeah, okay. I just realized because you never really want to
heated.
ask an actor how old they are.
Yeah, usually you want to say like over 18, unless you have like you have to drink alcohol. You actually have to be 25 usually to actually like certain things. You have to be 25. So. But yeah, usually it's over 18, but I don't care. It's fine. I'm 24.
Okay, so
Is she lying to us?
What? Okay, do I look younger?
No. You said the whole 18 thing. I was like, is this her acting now? Like, is this what? Like, I mean, is she 24?
Maybe.
You never know. That's the mystery.
No, I'm not a liar. I promise.
But so me and Christian we both graduated class of 2020, 2013.
I was say, dang, yo,
in my mind, I graduated.
I was about to be like, not me being the grandma here. Yikes.
So we graduated high school in 2013, and so we obviously it's 2023, so that's 10 years. So we have our like 10-year reunion. Coming. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Our 10-year reunion. And so me and Chris were talking about it, and like obviously, like it's a certain people. I don't want to say this.
This is when Christian grabs the mic. It's just certain people that I never really connected with in high school, like kind of over it. But it's one of those things where it's like these people haven't talked to me since high school or reached out or anything. Even like they didn't speak to me like in high school much, not even after graduation, nothing like.
But it's okay. Like you don't have to.
I ain't about to fall for that trap, man. I ain't about to fall for that trap.
It's a fun, like, okay, it's good to see you.
No, it's not, CJ. You know where we live. It's gonna be one of those things where it's like, oh, who's doing what? Who's doing better than such and such?
That's what I was about to say. High school reunions are literally just where you go to brag.
Like I ain't going there for that, bro. I am not going there for that.
Like
now,
this
if we
is
do
my
a sports
hot
one,
wife.
oh, I'm all for it.
We are going to be leading. We're going to be leading that, bro.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm cool with that one. But everybody else, I mean,
bro, we got to get everybody. We need everybody's support here.
You can get buried alive, and I can dig it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right,
that's just my mentality. You know what I'm saying?
See, me, I also graduated in 2013.
Woo!
10. Woo! Yeah, so exciting.
Nice.
But like,
you aged like Fun Juan though, so
yeah, I would not. I have no idea. Like,
listen, we're gonna be best friends by the end of this.
You got 2 more times, brother. All right, you got 2 more times.
But like, so I was in marching band, so I didn't have a lot of friends that were like my age. I just had the band kids that I was friends with, which were obviously like seniors to freshmen. And so I'm like, why would I want to go to my high school reunion when there's going to be like 4 people there that I would want to talk to that were my age? Like, I would rather them have like a band reunion, and then I would go to that just to like catch up with those people. But like my high school was so big, people would come up to me and they'd be like, did you go to Hardin Valley? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh my gosh, are you so-and-so? And I'm like, yeah, who are you? Like, how? Like, they're like, oh, we had a class with this. And I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, you're right. Like, I completely blocked that out of my mind. Like,
and here comes, hey, like,
so
I had the biggest crush on you in high school.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm still waiting for that one. Actually, I had somebody pull that on me once, and then I was like, you didn't even know me in high school, shut up. And then they did me dirty, and I was like, see, I knew you were lying. Thank you and goodbye. Hence
first red flag.
Yep, right there. Oh my gosh, I had such a crush on you in high school. Red flag. Boom.
Yeah. Especially if you hadn't talked to them or talked to them like once.
Really. It's like you just saw me and then you're like, yeah.
Yeah. You had a glow up, you know.
So
yeah, they can't handle it.
I'm sorry I look better now than I did in high school. Like, yeah. It's fine.
Is it condescending if you say,
yes?
Oh,
I'm going to go ahead and say yes.
You had a glow up, girl.
Look what you look like now.
Yeah,
look
that thing thanging now.
No,
Back then, that thing wasn't thanging, but now
I love it.
I had a glow up, and so I'm like proud of it. Yeah, and I'm like, I know, I understand. No, you're correct.
Yes. For me, when somebody's like, "Oh my gosh, you look so good now," I'm like, "Yeah, you're right. I do. Look at me now." Yeah,
me too. Yeah, I'm the same way. So I guess not.
Yikes. She was the fact that anybody had a crush on me in high school, I'm like, that girl?
Same. Like my old boyfriend from like middle school was like, you were so hot. And then like now I look at back then, like when he said that, I'm like, honey, you need your eyes checked. Like I appreciate you, but like
no. Brother was starving.
Please, sir.
Please, just a little bit of water.
A little bit of water can make this plant grow. You have no idea. CJ, Jawan needs to stop too. He needs to put a hole. Okay, posting all these old high school photos of us, and I'm like, bro,
I got it. I'm like,
I
got it.
bro, did I give you consent to be posting these pictures? Cuz he'd be texting me, hope you like what I posted. Huh? What do you mean, bro? What
I
you
loved
mean?
when he posted. It was great. You look real cute back in the day.
Listen, Christian's the one
Thank
that's
you.
always like, check their tagged photos. So
100%.
ladies, be sure
I'm
to
telling
check
you. So
Christian's
that's why I
tagged
see that.
photos.
If you, well, you have a boyfriend, so
I
I don't.
hadn't heard that one
obviously.
before.
So like, if you match with someone or whatever, and you get their Instagram or whatever, I go to the tag photo. Everybody can look good on their own. I don't look at with your friends because your friends are gonna post you whether you look good or not. They make sure they look good.
Yeah,
I
here
wanna
toxic.
see
You being toxic out
That's
here.
a great
Untag.
point.
Honestly, there's some that I'm like, I might need to go untag those.
Just like that scares me. Wait, now I'm
Since he said
scared.
that, I've gotten so paranoid about it. And anybody that tags me in a picture, I'm like, what if somebody sees it? What if somebody goes to my Instagram and they're like, yeah, she's cute. Tagged photos, and then they see me looking like some gremlin. I'm like,
They're like, oh, she looked good on. Oh.
And this was what 2022. Okay.
Yeah.
No, you scroll down like 2018. Okay, 2021. Oh,
Yeah, this was yesterday.
2023.
Oh,
And
she
then you
was
try to match her
outside.
photos. I'm like, so this was 3 months from each other? Oh, wow.
It's too much. It's too much.
You guys
I got a
are
hot
wild.
topic I want to talk about, but I don't. We're gonna wait.
We'll get to it. So Sierra, let's talk about it. You did say, where did you meet your loved one? How long have you? How's that been for you? Because
She
we did a
says
whole
2
dating.
days. I'm gonna laugh. She says
We did a whole
2
dating
days.
episode, so we're curious. 'Cause,
Yeah, so I've been with my boyfriend, significant other, 4 years now. Which is,
Whoa.
Wow.
I know.
Please
I
tell me you
know.
guys did
Thank
not
you.
meet by
Thank
chance meeting.
Thank
Please
you.
tell me you
Please
did
tell
not
us
meet
you
by
met by
chance
chance
meeting.
meeting.
Please tell me you did
How
not.
did you guys
Please
meet?
tell me you met on like a dating app. Please.
We met in person.
No.
Yeah, we
Romance is
met.
not dead.
Romance.
Wait. Well, who approached who first? Like, who made the first move to ask who out?
Me.
You knew it. See?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can get with that. Remember, I told you if a girl comes up to me, it's over. I'm cool with it. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Are you talking to me?
I'm
Are you sure you're not talking to him?
Facts.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I
cool
was
with it.
like obsessed with this man for like it was like a crime because okay, he's 6'5" and he's the most handsome man I've ever seen. And
Can we soundbite that?
handsome man. And so we went to like this acting and modeling, basically a scam, together. And we I saw he was in my showcase. I had no idea who he was. And I was like, oh my God, I want to go out with this guy. But I'm like, he's going to be an ass. Like, I already knew. I was like, he's going to be such a jerk.
Right.
And he started working there. Then they asked me to work there. And I was like, wait, does he work there? That was the main reason. I'm not even going to lie. That was the main reason I started working there. I'm not going to lie. And
she prayed him. She hunted and
did.
prayed.
No,
I love
Joe?
that.
I wasn't stalking, but like
Joe?
Oh no.
I wasn't like weird about it, but I was definitely like, oh my gosh, if this happens, I'm gonna freak out, you know? Because I was like, he's so cute. Like this doesn't happen to me. Every crush I've ever had like just disses me, right? Just does not care. And so I started talking to him because I was like, he's probably me a jerk, but he was the most down to earth person. He was just like me. He was dorky and silly, and I was like, hi.
Oh, I love that.
Please.
Right,
So I
guys.
told him one day, I was like, I just want to let you know that I'm trying to flirt with you and I'm really bad at it, but I just wanted to let you know. And he was like,
Me.
you can continue doing that.
Please?
Me having to
Girls,
tell somebody
do it
I'm
all-
flirting
tell
with them.
me.
Hey, by the way, this is me actually liking you.
Yeah, because things
Tell
just went over
me.
his head. There's a lot of tea in that situation. There was a girl that liked him that he didn't know, and like I felt it, so I thought they were dating. Like it was a whole
You got
thing. So it
competitive?
took a while.
Oh,
And yeah,
she's Joe for real.
she like me now, but I was nice to her. Like I was gonna respect that because I thought they were dating, but
For sure.
I found out they weren't because I was like
She wanted
asking
to.
my students. That was a
She was
teacher.
investigative reporting.
Facts, bro.
I love
She planted the
that.
seed.
I was like full on like trying to figure out how in the world I could have a chance.
I love that.
How
love
could
that
I have a chance? Yeah, so I definitely approached him.
So
Love
can we do
Get
a favor
you a
for
girl
my?
who loves you like that, you know, who's that interested
Say it
in
louder for
you.
the. Say it louder for the bitches in the back. You heard? Say it louder for the.
Hey,
And go
relax.
after what you want.
Relax,
And go after what you want.
Christian.
Don't
Say
be
it to the
scared.
motherfuckers in the back. Well, can we do a
Yeah,
favor?
like-
Can y'all do me a favor, please?
Yeah.
I just want you to put your two hands up, just like this on the screen, please. You too, CJ. You too, CJ. CJ, come on, bro. And Lord, I just want to, or the universe, I just want you to send Gabby someone like this, and hopefully that's someone.
Okay, I
is
put my
CJ.
hands down now.
Hopefully that's someone is CJ, and send that to
Come on,
Gabby
here.
because she deserves
I
it.
show up.
Keep
what I'm
your
saying.
hand. Yeah. I already have
Keep
him,
my hands
Christian.
up.
Yeah.
So I put my hands
All
up.
the
CJ.
way up. All the way up.
Oh, it's CJ. Oh,
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
Y'all almost, hey, you got one more strike. Gabby,
Oh,
you got
brother.
one more. All
What
right.
was my? How many strikes do I already have? How am I only at one left? I don't. What did I do?
She has
I
like
don't know.
10
I was
strikes.
so angry
Like,
just
when is
now. I
strike
just had to
out?
put the one
One
on.
more, and there's like 17
more.
left.
17, one more.
17.
17, one more.
So, Sierra, I do have another question before we kind of start talking about some, get a little weird, a little spicy, a little bit of everything. But if you had a dream role, right, of a movie that already has been made, if you were casted in it, what movie would it be, or would it have been?
Probably. Okay. I have two answers.
Okay.
If it was my dream is to be on like a sitcom.
Okay.
So like Friends or something, or like Big Bang Theory. Probably not Big Bang Theory because I'd have to learn big words and like no thank you. But like I would do it. But like I would be
you
struggling.
could have just been
you know?
Penny, be like,
So probably.
what are you saying? You could
Yeah,
have been
Yeah,
like Penny.
no, I
yeah.
would definitely have to be Penny. But I probably like Friends, and then if it was like a movie, I've always wanted to. I don't know, man. I've always wanted to be in like an action movie, like a Mission Impossible.
Okay.
Or I really wanted to try and be in the Top Gun movie. I could have so done that role, that girl as the aviator, but it's fine. It's fine. Or like the Will Smith movie. I love Will Smith. I don't know.
What's your
I don't
favorite
know.
Will Smith movie?
Yeah. Oh my god! Like Pursuit of Happiness is probably one of
so
my
you like to
cry.
cry.
Tears.
You like
I
to
mean, I am
She's
a
a crier.
crier. I am a crier. Everyone in acting
So
class,
am
like if there's
I.
a slight emotion, everyone just like looks at me, and I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm already there.
Don't worry. If there's a slight sad moment in a movie, odds are I'm crying. So I get it, you know.
We are
Well, she
the
didn't
same
cry in
person. I
Creed.
like
I
you.
know. That's
I
why I'm
you.
like, same.
Yeah.
I told you, we're going to be best friends by the end of this. It's fine.
I'm ready for a brand new best friend. Hello.
So, is there anyone that you take bits and pieces of, like besides Will Smith, like your favorite like actor or actress, like who is like your number one or number two, like who is that person for you?
Oh my gosh.
And your
yes.
favorite TV show of all time.
Jeez, you asking these hard hitting ones.
Yeah. I already forgot
You
all the
are like
questions.
I don't even know.
You couldn't even go top
I don't
5
even
Mount
know,
Rushmore.
guys.
Hey, he said it. Let's do it. Let's rock it. I'm with it.
Now I'm
Rushmore.
confused. Mount Rushmore, what?
Okay, so who are some of your favorite actresses? Because I want to know that question.
Okay. I really like Jennifer Lawrence.
Ooh.
I thought, like, I know she was kind of like not as popular right now, but I've always enjoyed like her personality. Emma Stone, I like her a lot. At first I didn't like Emma Stone, and then I started like watching more of her stuff. I watched like Easy A, and I was obsessed with that movie.
I love that one.
Love it, right? It just like hit different,
It's
and I was
so
like, you know, I
good.
really like this girl. And then I realized that they're like similar personalities, are just like silly, dorky, and I just like that. And then actor wise, I mean, if I can't choose Will Smith or Tom Cruise, then I don't know Tom Holland, even though I know that Christian doesn't like him.
No, I don't mind Tom. I like Tom.
I love Tom
Tom's always
Holland.
invited to
You
the
just
cookout.
don't like him with Zendaya.
He's cool. My guy right here,
Oh,
he got
it's
some hard
CJ?
feelings for. Yeah, CJ's the
Oh,
one.
I thought it was Christian.
Nah.
Oh,
I like Tom. Tom's a cool guy.
CJ.
Tom's a cool guy,
Oh,
and he golfs.
It's okay.
I'm
It's
sorry,
fine.
CJ.
It's
CJ's like,
okay.
I wish I didn't
Golfs?
ask her to come on my podcast.
Grandpa.
No,
Like, I regret
am-
everything.
I'm glad that you're here. Okay, I really am. The previous 34 minutes was great. It was phenomenal.
It just ended
just
there.
like any
the
road.
Shakira.
Any road you hit, potholes. So it's okay. It's just a minor bump.
We're gonna get through it.
But
We're gonna get through it, CJ.
I have one more question for you. Just one more question for you.
Okay.
You think just
One
a
more
quick question
How do
before
you-
you get to that question? You think
Okay.
Zendaya deserves Tom Holland? Do you think that he should impregnate
Zendaya's
the
a
most
queen.
beautiful girl on the world?
Zendaya's a queen. She's a queen.
Facts. And
She's
she
a
doesn't-
queen.
She,
I
he's not
absolutely
good
love
enough for her.
Zendaya.
Tom Holland's not good
She
enough.
hits different too. I'm obsessed with Zendaya, but Tom Holland is very respectful and I appreciate that. Like, do you remember the Spider-Man premiere when she had a really slim dress on
Yes.
and he walked in front of her
Mhm.
while she was cut? Like, that is like,
Yep.
and
I
that's
know
why she
exactly
like
what you're
because
talking
she's
about
picky.
too.
She's picky, so it's like if she think about this though.
CJ's like-
If you respect Zendaya, you have to respect her choices, and you have to know.
I
You
don't
have to know deep
I don't love her
down
choices. All the
that
choices.
he is right for because she's pick. Like, look, Zac Efron was trying. Okay, he was trying, and she said no, thank you. No,
Yep.
thank you.
'Cause she's
But
a
Tom
queen.
Holland, she's like, yes, please.
She likes
like,
them small and dorky.
same but tall, Dorothy.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry,
It's
CJ.
okay. Like, we all make mistakes. No one's perfect. As much as I like to think Zendaya is a perfect person, it's like, no one's perfect. And I think that's something I really had to learn the hard way after seeing all these pictures online and these like articles I read over and over again. I just, it's fine. Like, I talk to people about it. This really doesn't bother me at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like, I shed my last tear for Zendaya a long time ago.
Mhm.
So we're fine. Christian, go ahead and just go. Just go.
Nobody's perfect. I gotta work it again.
Wrong Disney
till I
Yeah,
get
until I get it right.
Nobody's perfect.
Nobody. Okay, we'll stop.
I was gonna jam with you. So how do you feel about these two, actor and actress, Margot Robbie and Shia LaBeouf? How do you feel about them?
Margot Robbie, I think, is probably the most gorgeous woman I've ever seen in my entire life. Like,
Yes.
a woman crush. Like, I could not picture.
She's what I wish I looked like. Oh,
Yes,
I love her
Me too.
so
Like,
much.
when I imagine like a beautiful woman, I'm like Margot Robbie. Like, if
Margot.
I were to turn the other way, she would be like that. She is my type. Like,
Same.
that's it.
Same.
I'm not, but she would be.
She
And
gotta
then
reiterate. Hey, I'm not. Hey.
I'm not. But
Let
if
it
I
be
was,
known.
hello, Margot.
Listen, if Margot
It's
Robbie's watching this and she wants, I'll consider it. I don't care. Listen, Margot
yeah, no,
Robbie,
I would go up to her and I'd say, I'm flirting with you, just to let you know.
just so you know, I like you.
I'm not good at it, but just to let you know.
Same with me. That goes for me too. You can put me in that
Yeah.
too.
Okay, and then Shia LaBeouf, Shayla, I don't know how to say it. I always say it
Shia.
different.
Shia.
Shia. So I've had a friend that actually acted with him. I think it was in a movie, and it was like my very first movie I ever did. He was in it, and not Shia LaBeouf, but my friend. And then he, I think he's in LA now, but he did it with him. So that's kind of cool. But I'm not like, I don't know, I'm not like the biggest, like, let's go. Because, I mean, he did that one, what was it, was it Chandeliers that he did? Everyone was like, oh my God. No, it was that other music video with
Your boy out
the
here
little
singing,
girl.
CJ? Your boy out here singing, guys?
He can
I
do
don't
whatever he
remember.
wants.
No, he was
Yeah.
dancing. He was dancing.
Yeah.
He was dancing. Do you know what I'm talking about,
I
Gabby?
feel like I do, but I don't know what it was. Like I remember
was
having
that-
that image of him.
Yeah. It was with that little girl from Dance Moms.
Yeah, what's
Maddie.
her name? Oh,
Maddie.
yes.
And
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that
yeah,
was like
yeah,
this big controversy thing because they did a music video together and they were like dancing and he was like in a cage and it was like weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I know that. But like I don't have a problem with him. I'm just not like a go hard fan.
Well, have you seen Peanut Butter Falcon?
Mm-mm. I've heard of that though.
Will change your mind.
Wait, have
on,
I?
on my
I might
guy.
have. Wait.
It'll change your mind on him. Don't watch The Greatest Beer on Ever, but
Yeah, don't
Don't.
watch
Peanut
that.
Butter
Don't.
Falcon.
No,
Peanut
I
Butter
have
Falcon.
seen that. I have seen that because that's when he had the little kid or whatever that felt.
Yeah,
No, it
yeah,
was.
yeah.
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 Okay, no, I have seen that. I saw that with Chase. Yeah, no, I like that movie. I need to watch it again. It's been a while, but I have seen that movie.
Yeah, we just recently watched it. I watched it again for the third time, and they watched it for the first time. I recommended it to them, and they enjoyed it. It's a good movie. I love Shia LaBeouf ever since Even Stevens, Holes, all that. So I have that history with him, and I appreciate I appreciate him for what he does, and Honey Boy as well. If you watch Honey Boy, it's a movie that he wrote about his dad and like how him growing up in the business. Like it's like you can feel it from the heart because I remember he wrote Honey Boy while he was in rehab, and so he really was able to like let out a lot of like emotions, like how some feelings that he had towards his dad growing up, like especially being in the business as a child actor. So like I have a lot of respect for him, and like I get it because it's tough. Like a lot of child actors, like because you're like in this world that that a lot of adults are in, but you get treated special. So then it's like it can kind of like mess up your view and reality of kind of what the real world is. Especially if you're doing it for so long, and so yeah, it's really interesting. But yeah, like I'm a big Shia fan, and yeah, I just like the stuff that he does.
Okay.
Yeah. That's cool. Are all of you guys fans? Is that why you asked the question? Because like she's a
I just
huge
know-
Margot Robbie.
He's testing.
Yeah,
I
they
just know
know
Margot
I
Robbie.
love
Figured out your
Margot
strategy.
Robbie, so.
No, she's queen. I mean, Shia LaBeouf is too. I like him. I can understand the respect there for sure. Being a child actor, I could. I'm not obviously, but like I could only imagine.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, we're gonna try to switch this segment a little bit.
Yeah. It's
Is
been
it
all
okay
about
to
me, guys.
go to the main event? Or I mean, you were the main event. Now we're
Yeah.
going to the ugly stepsister side course of the Brussels sprouts. But I think
Relax.
Gabby likes
You want to talk a
Brussels
little Reddit?
I was about to say,
whoa. Let me
whoa.
retract.
You out here just wilding, Christian, today.
I had Brussels sprouts for lunch. Okay, don't diss Brussels sprouts.
Listen, I'm going to just say that is a red flag, but I
They
am
were in
colorblind for
something.
that.
It's
So
fine. Yeah.
I'm colorblind for you, so this is fine. I don't see it.
Oh, brother, you sound like them now. You sound real wild now. You, don't disregard them red flags, honey. Don't disregard them
Hey,
red
I blow right
flags.
past them
It's
sometimes.
Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprout? What is that from? You Brussels sprout? Am I? No. Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure I've heard someone say that. Anyways, so we're gonna switch to our next subject. So we all watched a movie that was Gabby's favorite movie. And if you're watching and you see her shirt, that should give you the biggest hint in the world. We watched Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia.
And here I go again.
I felt like I had to.
Break sounds.
So yeah, we watched one of Gabby's favorite movies because now we're trying to get in a segment of watching each other's favorite movies and trying to learn a little bit more about each other. On the film side of things. Mamma Mia, who wants to talk first? I can go first, but
I'm just excited, so
Yes.
I just need you guys to go ahead and go on.
I'll go. So, Mamma Mia. I'm not going to say I hate the movie. I'm not going to say I love the movie because it wasn't like Gabby knows this. It's not my type of thing to watch, but I love the storyline of it. That I feel like if you put that in a more serious sense without all the singing and stuff, like a girl getting married at a very young age, doesn't know who her father was, but she invites all three of them to the wedding. Like that, I was like, oh, this girl crazy. She drunk already. There's no way you did this sober.
Fun fact.
No way.
There's like a running rumor that like they were drunk during the filming of this movie. So it's really funny that you said that. Because the director wanted them to do, like, there's an interview with him saying that, and he's like, I just wanted them to be loose and like more raw and real, so he would get them drunk. And there's like a lot of behind the scenes of them just
sense.
like drinking. It's great.
Yeah.
I know that's
So,
it.
yeah.
Get out of here real quick.
The storyline, though, I like the storyline of it. The only thing that kept bothering me was, oh, girl just wouldn't let them talk to her mom. And I feel like we could have been through this a lot quicker if she just let them talk to the moms real quick. A lot quicker. The two friends, definitely my favorite. The mom's two friends, definitely my favorite. It was definitely putting in perspective when, like I said before, 2 minutes to the movie, they start doing sorority girl chants and start singing. Stole her mom's journal. What are you doing? Like, why would you like ... I said, yo, okay. I guess
that's what they did in the olden days.
Do we also talk about how you a grown ass woman with a diary?
I can quote this whole movie.
What's the age limit on a diary? Because I feel like there has to be one.
Yeah, bro. She was tripping.
People tell you to journal all the time.
Yeah, journaling
free access like that? No lock on, no nothing?
Well, you think your kids are gonna not be rummaging? Like, you don't think about that. You don't think, oh, I might want to put a lock on this because my child might
decide. Let the pain drive you for the rest of your day. That's what I do.
Oh, brother.
Oh, sorry. Too deep? All right, sorry.
But yeah, the movie, the storyline was good. The singing, I wasn't a big fan because at one point I'm watching this and I'm like, are they really singing this? Or like, are they getting like voiced over? Like, I don't know. I just don't believe all of them can sing like. Yeah, but I was saying,
was that their real voices? Because all those, they were all singing.
Even the guys.
Yeah, that was Pierce Brosnan. Actually,
was just like,
James Bond singing ABBA music right there.
I think the Dancing Queen number was my favorite one.
I like that one.
Yeah, she over there doing the rock and roll thing, and jumping in the water. I thought that was the best one. Her future husband, didn't really like that guy too much. He was kind of weird looking. I don't know. He looked kind of like a fish. Wasn't my.
Damn.
I don't know. He was weird.
I thought he was the best looking out of the three.
Yeah, he's hot. Are you kidding me?
I didn't care for any of the friends. I didn't. It was like a movie about her and about the dad and about her mom, and like he was just like the one small piece that connected the whole thing because they were all there for the wedding, and it was just like he barely had any much of a role. Anywhere.
Wait,
every time
who are you talking about?
Are you talking about the bride, Sky?
The groom. Okay, yeah, no, he wasn't super hot. I thought you were talking about Meryl Streep's husband.
Oh no!
Oh, I was
the girl.
I was like, he's hot.
Yeah, I was like, shut your mouth! Like, don't you dare disrespect him like that.
I'm talking about the groom. He was he was like a fish. He wasn't.
He's like a good looking guy, but he's not like, he doesn't.
And his singing and dancing, Jesus, they had him in the lab for a long ass time because I knew he had no rhythm. The way he was dancing,
the angle at the beach. Yes, Phineas and Ferb. I love it.
But I think the movie was okay. I'm sure, Gabby, you knew I wasn't going to give this the highest rating in the world, but I gave it a chance. The singing was a lot. Like I just didn't think we needed a song every time the scene changed.
That's part of the musical. Bro.
Yeah, but we do.
And then I realized song 3, into song 3, I was like, oh, this is all ABBA music, ain't it? Like, all right. Okay. All right. I didn't know. I didn't know.
That's what
I was like, all right. But I knew at the end, I was like, because they said something like ABBA at the end, and I was like, all right, cool. But this movie, I say it was okay. It was okay. If you're into musicals, I would say, hey, definitely watch it. A great sing along. The dancing, they got a lot of lights going on. A lot of lights. I would give this out of 10. I give it about a 6.7. It's entertaining. It's good. Oh, girl from Meryl Streep. That's her name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Once I found out that was her, I was like, oh no, it drew me the wrong way because
You still got that
She was
bad
from-
taste in your mouth from Deborah Prada.
Deborah Prada. I don't like the way she was talking. She was talking real tough, and now over here she being real whip. I don't know what to do.
Like I
throw some-
said, she's got range. The woman
She
has
does.
range.
She's a chameleon.
But yeah, I give it about a 6.7, 6.8. So that's my rating for it. I'd say it was an okay movie. If you like musicals, I think Spirited is way better than this though. I'll take a Spirited musical over that any day. Any day. Give me Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds any day. That's all I got to say about that.
That feels sexist.
Whoa! You can't be throwing that word around there, bro. You can't be throwing that word around, bro. You can't be throwing that word around now. You can't. Come on.
I kid. I joke.
I have spoken. No one knows that.
Sierra, would you like to go? Would you like to talk about
I don't even know where that's from. Y'all don't watch Mandalorian? All right, cool.
I want to see Mandalorian. Okay, I didn't recognize her. So Gabby is not gonna like me.
Oh no! We were supposed to be best friends.
Not the first thing they disagree on.
It's okay.
This is
It's just
the first big fight.
It's our first
It's
big
just
fight.
too many. It's okay. We'll get through it. Just like
Yeah,
me and CJ
we'll
got through us. We're gonna get through
I'm
it.
so
So
happy.
I've seen this movie once before. And it was a really, really long time ago. I don't even know if I watched the entire thing, but I watched the whole thing this time. I don't know. I'm not the biggest musical person anyway. Like I'll watch them, and some of them I like, which is funny because I feel like I would be the type to love them. But yeah, okay, these are my problems with it. One, I think it kind of started so like full force. It kind of like I was like, oh, it's already mid plot. Which was fine, but it just kind of like threw me. I liked the plot, just like Christian said. I thought it was a really cool concept of just like having the dads come. But then I felt like, okay, they're in the attic. They're all wanting to see Meryl Streep. But then it's like, they're fine with all three because they don't know each other.
Facts.
So I was just a little confused. I was like, realistic wise, it's a musical. So things can be, so I don't know. Okay. Another thing is like the, Meryl Streep's best friend, like the older ladies, they reminded me of my mother and her friends, like full, like that is my mom and her friends. So a part of me was just like kind of like
Down boy.
But it was still funny. And I think the taller one is on The Big Bang Theory. She's Sheldon's mom.
Yes.
So I
Tanya,
recognized. Yeah. So I love that. It was cool to see her like in this, like chill
way different
mode.
role.
Yeah, it's so different. And I liked her on the beach with that guy. I thought that was really fun and silly. That was a really cute little song. But yeah, so I mean, I watched it. I wasn't like, I will say, when Chase was watching it, he was like, "Is that Meryl Streep?" I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "She's not like 70 and old." I was like, "Is that all you know her for?" Like, she was a younger actress too.
70 and old.
It's like, no, she was famous before she got old. Okay. But yeah, so I guess I don't know. I'll rate it like a 5 out of 10.
Hey, that's okay. It's fair.
Yeah.
We will get through this. It's okay.
We'll get through it. I love you, Gabby.
know,
I love you so much.
I love you too, and it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay, CJ, what you got?
Oh, so many things.
I'm just gonna keep wearing my pageant smile.
Yes, you got
give
this.
this movie a great rating. It's going to piss me off. If you say anything in the 9s,
Oh my gosh,
and you're
CJ,
not Gabby,
if you
and you're
say
not-
it's in the 9s, I will personally drive to wherever you are. Just yeah, keep that in mind.
Y'all both on strike
Keep it in
one.
mind.
Y'all both on strike one. Y'all got one more strike
I'm
left.
hopping in the car as soon as we get out.
I'm a man about integrity, but I can tell you right now, before I even say anything, this movie's like a 9-9. All right. So the highest I've ever given anything. So The door will be
Oh
unlocked
my
for you.
Get in the car
goodness.
right now.
Oh my
Just come on
goodness.
in.
You see what I go through, Sierra? You see what I go through on a day-to-day basis? This is what I go through.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, like famous words that Eminem said. Now back to reality. So this movie, Mamma Mia, 2008 musical. I thought it was fun, right? You have to take into effect, like, okay, what is this? This is a musical. So then this is fun. It was fun. It was kind of goofy. There's some things you kind of let go. And so obviously it does, like, it lets you know it's musical from the jump, right? So you kind of have to like, oh, okay, cool. I like some of the songs that he sang were really fun. I liked them a lot. A lot of the musical numbers going, like, I thought it built really nicely with each musical number. And so, like, they got better throughout the movie, especially one on the beach. But enough of all that. I think the real plot of this movie is to expose how much of a dirty down woman Meryl Streep was. She was
Yeah. The whole plot, yeah.
She was out here in the streets, 100 men. She was 100.
And her friends were like,
Hundreds
no,
of
you
men.
are. Like, don't think you're not, because you are. Let's go. Hyping her up for it.
And like, is it problematic the fact that you have a child who's 20 years old, you messed around with 3 guys at the same time, and you got pregnant, and you didn't think to try to figure that out then? You kind of escaped to an
No
island and just
protection.
raised. Hey, she was out here raw dogging in these
Raw
streets.
dog, like
It was
like
the
not- but-
70s, okay.
but not,
They didn't-
and what's his name?
No.
What's his name? Not
Sound like Creed
dang.
now.
Not Harold, not Harrison Ford's character.
Harrison
not that type
Ford.
of raw dogging. Not that type of raw dogging.
Oh yeah, I didn't talk about that.
Oh.
You keep
Yeah,
raw
raw
dogging.
dogging.
I was like, I don't remember.
That's not what it
I
means.
was
You know what
like,
that
Harrison
means.
Ford
He's
is not in this
referring
movie.
to shrinking. He's referring to
Yeah.
shrinking. It's honestly one of my favorites. I might have to rewatch it. I think it's time for me to rewatch. It's been way too long.
I've already
since I've seen
started, bro.
it. It's so good. It's so good.
We
It
hate
is a
Pam.
good show.
Stop it, Pam.
Fuck you, Pam. But yeah, so I thought it was some really fun moments. I thought it was the biggest simp beta male thing for all these guys to claim a third of a daughter. I'm not a fan of that because of the fact that, and also Meryl Streep is collecting child support times 3. So like, hold up. So now we should take her ass to court because we can't do that. We need DNA. Because I don't want to put this idea into my future baby mama 1, 2, and 7, and their head thinking they can tell 3 guys, oh, this is yours, but not let each other know. It's like, I'm just proud to be their father. You know what I mean? And you want to make up for it, so you get big ass checks handed to you. Like, come on now. Can we? That's not right. And I get it. She tried to effort. She tried to, like,
She want to get the bag, cuz. She
I
wanted the
can't take
bag.
this.
Wait,
And-
she wasn't actually collecting child support, right? Like they didn't know
I mean,
that
for
she
sure.
had
I
been-
get it.
No.
I get it.
Okay, I was just
Whatever.
making
She
sure
was
that like,
musical,
you were like,
CJ.
You know what I mean? But then it's like, okay, I respect her for not going after child support for sure. But then all of a sudden now the checks are handed to you. Now she can see the opportunity where, oh, these guys are actually doing really good for themselves. Okay, I need to give this back support times 20 years. I'm about to fix up this hotel and we about to be to the moon. Okay, like we're about to have a good ass time. But and then shout out to Tanya, girl from Big Bang Theory, out here finessing young bartenders who try to make a thing for him. Maybe he's into a little bit of the older women. Give this man a chance. And then you want to go down low in public? Oh, you a freak, ma'am. You are a freak.
That was funny.
He's
she
trying to wake
comes
my
up-
man's up.
and he's wearing a diaper because he's just a little baby. Oh, I love that. I love her.
Crazy.
Tanya is probably my favorite character, but it's between her and Rosie, the 2 friends. I love them so much.
They are great. They're great side characters for Meryl
Yeah.
Streep. And
Okay, I
it's a
will
good
say,
balance.
I want to interrupt really quick. Okay, Was I the only one who was just like not okay with the other friend getting with the third like dad?
Nah,
Oh
that was weird.
yes.
Because
That
I
was
was
weird.
like, how bad? Like, she's like third. Like, that's not. I don't. I felt bad for both of them. I don't know. I was like, this should not be like. Y'all are just, last ones. I guess.
What
Like, I don't know.
They're Eskimo sisters. That's
Oh,
what it's called. They're Eskimo
I
sisters.
hate that. I hate that term so much.
I mean, but
Okay,
like, hey,
so
look, love is for all, and you know what I mean. Sometimes, hey, I've been through him already. Because think about this too. Meryl Streep met a guy that she loved, right, or supposed to love. Then he had to say he had to go. He left, and so not even 24 hours. She is real out. She out here, real life, being Ross right now, right? She out here less than 24 hours of a breakup. Or quote unquote breakup or
They
break.
were
He
they
had
were
to-
on
on
a
a
break.
break.
They were on a break.
They had to, she took a little. He took a pause to go break up with his fiance and come back. But you know what she did? She said, "What? He's gone. Now it's time for me to prey on another dude, and I'm about to get me mine." Because I get it. You're heartbroken. You're probably not thinking straight. You know what I mean? Like you miss him. You're trying to get over him by getting under him, and then him. You know what I mean? So it's just like, come on.
Listen,
Come
if you
on. I'm
guys
not
watch the
slut-shaming
second
whatsoever.
movie, if you watch the second movie, it explains like the whole backstory and stuff. So
Do they
if
have
you
like a
guys feel
threesome or
the
something?
no, but Lily James plays Meryl Streep's character, like the younger version of Meryl Streep, and she's also gorgeous. So
So we're going back in time. Okay.
yeah,
Interesting.
kind of. It bounces between like the present and the future and stuff. So, but yeah, it
It
explains.
was fun. Like it was a fun movie. It's a lot of funny things. Like it was one of those things to where like I like movies that are just like a little wacky and you can like really make the plot better by like breaking down what they did. And so like me in my head it's more funnier because like, oh yeah, like she was out in the streets. So then that's like makes it funnier for me versus like I don't take it too
Exactly.
seriously.
Yeah,
And so
but that's like
yeah.
the whole point. Sorry, I'll save my.
No, continue.
Okay.
I love when you speak.
So
you have the floor.
that's like what I love about this movie is it's so ridiculous. It's so campy. It's so cheesy. Obviously, I love ABBA music, so the fact that there was a whole musical written with ABBA music, I was like, sign me up. I just love this. This is one of my comfort movies. Like, if I'm feeling down, I just put this on. Because even just the color story of the whole movie is so comforting with like the blues and the teals and it's just a comforting movie and I love it so much. And I already love musicals, obviously, so that aspect, obvi. But it's so fun and it's wholesome. You know, the friends are just there to help each other. The scene where they're in the bathroom. Speaking of shrinking, you guys want a fun fact about Gabby? The scene when they're in the bathroom and she's like crying because she just saw these guys and they're like, you know, patching her up and like, that's my cry song. You know, Shrinking, when he's like, find your song and put that on for 13 minutes and cry. It's called Chiquitita, and that's my cry song. But it can go either way. So either it makes me cry and then I'm good, or I think about this movie and how ridiculous that scene is, like her friends peering over the bathroom at her, and I'm like, then it makes me happy. So like, when I say this is my comfort movie, and the slipping through my fingers, if I watch that with my mom, even when I watch it by myself, we both are sobbing because it just reminds us of each other. There's a song in there that if I do become crazy enough to marry somebody, I already have a whole, like, one of those songs will be in my wedding. Like, I love it. It's just my comfort movie and I love it so much. Yeah.
Noted.
It's a fun movie. And it's like, you don't have to take it seriously. Like, yeah, it's hilarious. She slept with 3 guys back to back. She was in the streets. Like, that's so funny.
In this small period of time.
Yeah, it's just,
we got the whole 70
fun.
other years that she was out here tricking in these streets.
Right. And the Dancing Queen. Oh, Sorry, I just got an email and it was really loud in my ears. The dancing queen scene, absolutely iconic. I love it. All the girls just coming in. It's just, I love that. Take a Chance on Me, the one where the girl is going after the guy, like the one friend is going after the guy. That's one of my favorite ABBA songs. I love that. So that whole, it's just so funny and I love it. I just love it. It's one of my faves. All about finding love again after you, like, and the idea, let's talk about that. The idea that these two people have been in love with each other for this long, that they can come together, have maybe one full conversation, and then be like, hey, you want to get married? Isn't that ridiculous?
Yeah. It's
so
very ridiculous.
Damn right, it is very ridiculous.
So
Very.
You guys are here, right? So let's give him something, right? Wherever he's like, just say I do.
I do. Yes. And it's so stupid and cheesy, and I love it. I love it. Yeah. Oh, listen. Put a ring on it. There we go. I was like, had to figure out which finger I was holding up there. But yeah.
Pick number 3, my lord.
Literally me right there. But yeah,
awesome.
I love this movie so much.
I'm glad we watched this because it is a change of pace for us because we haven't watched any musicals so far, and like obviously we've done like emotional like thrillers, feel good comedy. It was cool to get a little musical in there.
Yeah, there was no lesson to be learned. Like it's just a fun.
Well, I learned a couple lessons. Okay.
Well, I do too, but it's fine.
Sometimes these cougars still got a little life in them. You know what I mean? They still got some life in them.
Does your mother know?
Yeah.
Whoa! Don't bring her into this, okay?
No, that's the song. That's the song that she's singing.
Oh yeah, for sure. Whoa.
I don't know, you guys, to me, I've been having a lot of inside jokes because I've been quoting this movie this whole entire podcast, and you guys have not picked up on it. And I love it because I'm sitting over here just laughing to myself.
And I'm glad that you're having a great time because that's
me
what
too.
we're here for.
I'm feeling like a dancing
100%.
queen. What can I say?
You are
everyone listening who also loves the movie though, they're laughing with you.
Yeah, they'll get it.
Yeah,
my people,
they'll get it.
How did they not get it? They're probably mad as fuck at us right now.
They're yelling at this.
And we just watched
comments
it
right now. Talking on this. Comments right now.
These guys are the worst.
Some boyfriend around the world is getting it right now.
Listen,
You act like them when we watch this movie. Some boyfriend around the world is getting it right now.
Oh, I'm not sure of that. I did not think that's what you meant when you said some boyfriend.
I didn't go there. I didn't go there whatsoever, but yeah.
I was like, all right. I mean, ABBA gets them going. Gimme a man after midnight,
Oh, brother.
Also a song from the movie.
No, I got that one. I got that one.
That one's popular on TikTok. That one, yeah. So
it is.
I do want to do a Reddit post that I found, and this is where the children need to go to bed, and this is where the show will go off the rails.
now
I need to know. Am I mom? I
can be the mom here. Okay, you can have fun.
I
want you to have fun. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ask. So it's an Ask Reddit, right? And so I'm gonna say the question. You guys respond, and I will look for comments to see what other people said. Okay. So I open the floor for you guys to respond first, and then we'll see what other people said as well. All right. So hold on, buckle up, strap up. Just know, the kids are in bed. They're, they're ones around.
Hey.
Okay. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Born ready.
I think.
What are deal breaker?
What?
What are deal breaker fetishes and why?
Ooh.
Feet. Because that's weird. Because sucking on toes is not. I'm not interested.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
What'd you say? Huh?
I said sucking on toes. I'm not interested. I'm not gonna say it anymore.
Oh, okay.
Christian,
are you in
Well, I'm glad you found your 6'4", 6'5" guy. Don't say that again. Don't be saying that again. Ladies, if you out there
Do
and you
you
like your
have
toes sucked on,
one?
if you like your toes sucked on, listen, ladies. Listen. As long as your
Yeah.
I just
heels,
learned so much
as
about
long
you.
as long as your heels don't look like a dirty floor mat. Ladies,
Let's be real, that's why I don't like it.
right? I be seeing some girls. I be like, she got the audacity to paint your toes, but not wash the bottom of your feet. You got some audacity coming out here looking like that.
That's funny though. Like, yeah,
You got some
no.
audacity. But ladies, if you like your toes sucked on,
All right, Christian. Ladies,
Respectfully.
you need to reel this in. I cannot let you out again. Like, you need to reel this in,
Yeah.
okay?
sir, how many times have you got all this?
Mom again. No,
Oh
Like,
my
Christian
God.
is never
sir,
not allowed to
we
be
didn't
mom.
expect you to just go out here like this. You out here asking for volunteers to put their feet through the screen for you, so you go out here and suck them things like lollipops. Okay, we don't need that right now.
But if we could put the feet through the screen,
But
if you could,
let me ask you this question.
I
Let me
have
ask you a quick question.
questions.
Let me ask you a quick question. When did you realize that you were in?
Yeah, I would
feet?
also like to know.
So many
are
questions.
we? Can I be honest? And I'm be real with you.
This
It
is a
was-
safe place,
Listen,
but you will get
yes.
roasted.
That's fine. It's okay. So I'm chilling. Doing the deed as we all have done.
How
hopefully.
old?
If not,
How old? 26?
I'm 28 now. It's probably about 25. I was 25. I was adult. It wasn't like
This is-
First time,
okay.
25.
This is newer.
because it's like you couldn't do it when you were younger because like especially like early college because girls be walking around barefoot. They just doing all crazy things. The
Well, it's the
parties and
South.
stuff.
This is the South.
Yeah,
This
they
is
doing
just
some
we
wild-
don't, we can't
yeah,
afford
yeah.
pedicures
In the
that
South.
young,
And every person, like people that have done that too, they're not from the South. They're like not from South Carolina, like nowhere near the South. They're either from out west or they're from up north. So let's be clear on that.
Okay.
I don't know. Like I was just doing the deed. She had them painted that nice white color, and she was just like, "Hey,
Bro,
can you
you know,
do the
Wait,
toes?"
she
And I
said
was
it? Like she asked?
"Yeah." She
Wait,
was.
she.
I was
oh,
like,
she-
"Yeah," and I was like, "You know what?
oh, okay.
She vulnerable right now. She in a very safe, trusted place right now. You know,
this is what I imagine, right? This is you, Christian.
Yes, that's what it is.
Not
That's
the
what it was. Yeah,
And she's
it
like-
was, and she's in a vulnerable place. I was like,
I just see you just out here looking at her.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna pee my
I was like,
pants.
wow, I was like, wow. I was like,
I'm
who is her
literally gonna
person? I
pee
need to
my
recommend her to a lot of people. Who is she? Who's doing her? You did this yourself? Wow, you got a gift, girl. You got a gift here. You got a nice gift. You said
Painting
just put it in my mouth. Yeah. Did it, and it was over with.
Fetishes.
It was
Christian,
all right,
be
dude.
on
It's not a fetish though. It's not a fetish though. It's not gotta do it to every person. It was just like I don't do it to every person. No. Some people looking ratchet can't be doing that.
gotta
to
be
everybody.
Right. So you inspect
If you wear
it.
tennis
do you,
shoes over-
secretly look when they come in? It's like, take your shoes off. Is it that situation?
I gotta be.
Or-
No, like I said, see, that's what I said though. It's not a fetish. It's like one of those things where it doesn't happen every time. Like,
Well, no, I'm not saying it's a fetish. I'm asking
Nah,
like when they come in, do you check it or
Yeah,
you
do you
kind
look-
of? Because what if they like
most
it and then their
people-
feet are like raunchy? Then you won't.
because most people
or-
have socks on, or like like I don't know, or like most times it's
Take
just
them
like
socks
they're
off, girl.
Nah,
Hey,
Yeah.
are you like?
because I don't want to have
socks
high
off.
It's like
expectations.
sheriff
She's
poker.
coming.
You take the socks off first, baby.
Sexy. Oh my god. I imagine it as like those no-show ones, so it's literally just like a tiny strip of fabric, like
And you
yeah,
throw it
girl.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lands in their
Like
face.
it across the room.
Nah, because what happens is like I never did it like at my place. Like I've always gone to their place, and like they're like.
So you're
obviously they're
in the
gonna-
weight territory. So you just trying to fit in.
trying to test the water, test the water, pat the water.
Because he's like, like I could just leave, right? Versus if it was at home turf. So like, it would be a great idea if you weren't here. Okay, like that would be phenomenal.
Listen,
It's way harder to like ask someone to leave to be like.
It's one of those.
I felt
I gotta
that
go.
so
Time
hard
thing,
in
like
my
I said.
soul right now. Listen,
just
it's
letting you
about
know.
that time. In the words of Lizzo, it's about damn time. So
It doesn't happen every
geez,
time.
look at the
guys.
time.
It was just one of those things. She said to do it. I said, all right. I mean, we were doing it. She was already vulnerable enough. So it's like, you just gotta, who knows?
So Christian,
bro. Let's
I have a follow-up question.
Let's go, brother.
Well,
Let's go, brother. I'm
First,
with it.
I think we should say thank you to Christian for being vulnerable and,
Yes.
and talking about
Thank
it.
you.
You know
'cause
what?
that's not
Yeah,
easy.
listen. You can come on the show anytime, okay?
Yeah, because
I like
here.
that. That was nice. That was nice.
if you weren't here, we
I
would have been
appreciate
roasting
that.
him for about 30 more
Facts.
minutes.
Another 10
Dude,
minutes.
I would have been angry. I would have been like, let's try to say the subject, and they would have stayed on the subject, and they would have kept going.
Oh,
and going.
Bring it back here.
And I would have clicked off on live mid-action, just quit.
We would have even changed the subject, but then still somehow brought it back.
Somehow
to
work
it.
our way back.
Well, we still can do that,
Yeah,
It's
for
a
sure.
road.
But at least
It's just-
appreciation.
let's,
So-
you know.
What's your question, CJ? Let's
Yeah, go
So okay, so say so you got a girl, right? Say you got a girl now, right? And she's kind of
Right,
into it,
right,
but
right,
she's
right.
not. She hasn't done it. Like you talk, you tell her like about that. Would you pay
Whoa,
for
whoa,
her
whoa.
to get? Let me finish the sentence. Would you pay
See what
for
I
her
mean?
to get her
See what I
feet
mean?
done to make and then like tell her exactly what you want, custom
What?
order, right? What they say at Burger King, have it your way, something like that.
Sorry, somebody was talking to me. Sorry. Say that all again. Sorry. What'd you say?
Good thing you got headphones.
Yeah,
Good
thing you
geez,
got
get
headphones
on we were talking.
So, all right, you're dating a girl, so it's not like no random off of Hinge, like you said earlier. It's
Never said that.
you've been with her a while,
Uh-huh.
right? And so you start talking about how like, okay, I'm into feet, like this is kind of my thing, but like like it has to be listen, relax. But it's like, hey, but like it has to it has to be right. So like say, oh, okay. I was like, would you be like, okay, like if you get your feet done, like I really have this thing, like this color, just like this, perfect. I'll pay for it. Would you do that just so you got the pristine, suckable toes?
Custom order.
She come back walking in the house. What do you think? Babe, get on the bed. Babe, get on the bed right
so
now.
I'll be real with you. No, I wouldn't pay for it because I never bring it up. Like me, I like to be in a situation where I know what someone likes and doesn't like. And usually like a girl will tell you like if she likes that. It's not my job to pay for that. It's like that's what you like. But she's never done it before. It's one of those things where she has to bring it up to me. Because if I bring it up, I'm gonna be in Sierra's mind. I'm a creep. You know what I'm saying? I'm a creep if I bring that
I'm
up.
sorry.
You know what I'm saying?
I take
so it's
that
just like,
back.
What if you guys are
bad.
like in a relationship?
You know what I'm saying? Like
you
that's
guys
what I'm
are
saying. Like you kind of further along.
Yeah,
but it's
you
like
guys
if
have
she
been
wants
together
to,
for a
sure, but I would never bring it
minute.
up because, like I said, it's not something that like I'm into. It's like something I would do for my partner if like they wanted that, like if they like it done to them. That's what I'm
So
saying.
you
like,
will volunteer.
like I told you earlier, it's not my.
Fuck you.
Oh.
Ah.
So it's not a fetish. It's just you'll do it if they're
it's
into
something-
it.
if they
I
do
get
it.
Oh, I thought this
I-
whole
I-
time we were
I
learning
told- like I
something
said,
new about
it's-
Christian. I was like,
No, it's something. No. We can get in deep
That's
into
less
what I'm
fun.
into. That'll be another
Oh,
conversation.
brother. We got to rip
But-
it in. Are you into? Okay, have you seen the movie Boomerang?
No.
The old school movie with Eddie Murphy. So it's funny when you said that because he in the movie he's like a player, right? So he's like he has things he can sweet talk any girl. So when he's in bed with the girl and she's like sleeping after he did it, he would raise up the sheets from her feet and to see how her feet look and to see if he's going to stay around. So then they had to begin with the girl had like her toes look long like this, and it's like. Ugh. He's like he snuck out, but then he finally found a girl he really liked, and he lifted up the sheets. He was like, "Oh, yeah." He's like, "Thank you, God."
Love that.
Never have I ever. Nah. Like I said, if it's something that they're into, because I'm all about what is my partner into. So I'll do whatever she needs me to do. Like if we're dating,
For sure.
you know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna be
That's
like,
nice
hey,
of
I
you.
want to suck them right now. Like, give me. Nah, ain't nothing like that.
Yeah,
Sweat.
that's that's why I said creep.
Fresh
because there
from
was one
work
time-
time. Nah, ain't nothing like
You walk
that.
5 miles, like
Sweaty.
I said to you, babe.
Oh, okay.
You walk 5 miles. I tell you, it has to
They
be
gotta
5
be out the
miles.
shower. They gotta be out the shower and everything. Like, I'll carry you to the
For
bed
sure.
and everything. Don't even walk on the floor because we don't know what's on the floor. We'll carry you to the bed and everything. No, ain't like that.
I was on set one time, and there was a
Suck your toes.
AD.
Guys, suck your toes.
No, I have not had my toes sucked. I was.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll
I'll
see
give
if
old
Chase
boy-
is into it. I don't know. I don't
Hey,
know.
we'll talk to Chase, but hey, listen, she dropped some hints on there.
It's like,
Listen,
wants you to
she's
pay
getting
for
into it. She
it,
wants to
shit.
try it out.
Pedicure.
I'll do the toes. I need
And
to go
when you
get a
know
pedicure.
legs on shoulders, you
I
gotta
got
just
big feet, y'all. I got big feet, y'all. I don't
Yeah,
feel
you
like
have
it
tiny
would be that.
ones.
I
have
got
big
big.
feet, too.
My brother used to call me Bigfoot, y'all. Like, I'm not kidding. Like,
You're tall.
Well,
You
you're
have
you're
to.
5'11", right?
It's
So
fine.
yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Balances
You got a good
out.
space. All
Yeah.
good basketball players have big feet.
there we go. That's the excuse. There
Not
it
Greg
is.
Oldham.
But yeah, I was on set one time, and I was a PA, a production assistant, and the AD. We were at the beach, and so I took my shoes off because I was like, I'm not doing this. We're at the beach. I want to relax. Well, not relax. I was working, but like,
Yeah,
I
get
don't
it.
want to walk
Sand in
through
your
the
shoes.
sand
Yeah.
in tennis shoes. Yeah. And so after the show, one of my friends who was also a PA came, texted me. She was like, the AD that day literally told one of my friends, like, oh, look at her feet. And I was like, see, that's where I was like, that's a little, like,
Hey,
I
that
didn't even
man
talk
was
to him
drive-by.
that day.
He
He
was-
was seeking me out.
That's what the
Looking
ADs
at
are
hey,
doing.
what's
He's
that
like,
up there?
Yeah. I'm like, yo, I need pedicure though. I'm like,
He's
thank
like,
you, I guess. I don't know what
for
to say.
free? That's what that man was saying.
Word.
For free? Yeah, that's
Anyway,
wild.
Yeah.
Feet is a
I don't
wild
know.
fetish.
It really
Yeah,
is.
interesting.
It is. And it's really funny with me. Like, I don't like feet. Like, I don't like other people's. I don't like them on me. Like, I don't, like, if somebody's looking at mine, I'm like, why are you looking at mine? Like, I just get really uncomfortable about it.
I get self-conscious.
Yeah. But then I'm not gonna lie, it was like something switched, and then everybody was complimenting me on mine. I have really tiny,
Yeah.
like I wear a 6.5. I got a small foot. Everybody at work talks about my baby foot. But then I noticed
Cute.
people like commenting on them, being like, "Ooh, yeah, you got some nice feet." And I was like, "Whoa, this is a thing!" And like, it got like it was
And
about
then-
3 years ago it first got in, and I was like,
oh yeah.
what is going on here? I was like, this is a
And now
thing?
she has a page where she
And now
sells
I'm
her
like,
things.
oh yeah, daddy suck on these
$20 a pop.
toes. No.
Daddy suck these toes.
Toes? Hey,
Well.
clip it, put it on a t-shirt
Put it on
for
a
me
t-shirt.
right now.
Suck on
I bet
these
you would want
toes.
that t-shirt.
Listen, if I were to
I
wear that
would.
t-shirt, I would give you that.
Oh,
Yeah,
you would.
I knew.
Next time we bet,
But yeah,
that's going to be
it's
your
a
bet to
weird-
wear that
it's a
t-shirt
weird
around the
thing.
mall. Wear that t-shirt around the mall.
Listen,
next time
I
we
don't
have a
want
bet.
to do that because the amount of creeps that I probably couldn't stop with that one, I'm gonna have to hard pass on that. I'm trying to not get murdered, like I want to stay alive a little longer, and I'm not trying to have some creep follow me to the car.
I
Be
don't
like,
feel
blame
you.
suck on him,
I
you
don't
know?
blame you.
Thank you.
One thing
Thank you.
for me, for the Reddit thing, is like a girl who like only dates like, it's gonna sound weird, like only dates a black guy, like strictly, like they don't ever like want, not necessarily like go
like
out of it,
venture
but, like,
outside.
yeah,
like
like
just-
they had a little taste of it, and it's just like 24/7, like
Whoa.
it's like a
You know what they
fab,
say.
it's like a fab for them. You know what I'm saying?
They said
like-
it in White Girls perfectly.
You said what?
They said it perfectly in White Girls, the movie.
Oh, well, no, I feel
White
I feel what you're saying. Once you go
So
black,
just
you need a
Once you go black, you gonna need a wheelchair. Crazy.
But and it's not like, it's just one of those things where it's like, if you genuinely like that's your type, cool, but don't make it like,
Your personality.
because it's like a hip,
Yeah.
Your
like it's like
personality.
it's like a
Oh,
hip
it's
thing to do right now.
disgusting.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a hip thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like don't
Yeah.
Yeah.
don't
You talking
be
about?
you.
I know exactly who you're talking about. SH. We went to high school with her. SH.
Okay.
I'm gonna type it
He
in.
name dropped.
Yeah.
I'm not saying no names. I'm not saying no names.
Okay.
Yeah, but
You see
anybody
that-
that
you
went to
see
high
that-
school with you knows exactly who you're talking about now.
Private
Oh,
chat.
for
Is that
yeah, that's it. That's exactly who it is.
it? Oh,
That's
brother.
exactly who it is. Oh, you're too funny.
brother. Or like people who like take the youth of somebody, the good years of somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like a guy will take the good years of somebody and then just dip out at the end, like when they
Oh
just
yeah,
not feeling it
fuck
anymore.
those guys. They can all piss up a tree for all I care. I'm
You know what I'm
sorry.
saying?
Did I just have
Everybody
trauma
check the
come
chat.
out? You know?
Everybody check the chat. Everybody check the chat so they know who I'm talking about.
Oh, there's some tea. There's some tea behind that you don't know about, Sierra, but
don't
Trust
know.
me, it's you
it's
don't
like
want to know.
it's
It's named after our show, actually.
I got invested. Okay. Let's
Low
not get
key.
too crazy here.
Yeah,
Nah, not right
we're
now.
still
not
recording.
right now.
We're still
Not right
recording.
now. It's cool.
No, I get you. I think a fetish that is an instant deal breaker, I think has to be golden showers.
Mm. Yeah.
You've met someone like in real life, cuz? I wanted that, cuz?
Oh, you haven't?
No,
I
no.
I feel weird.
Okay, look, wait, you said golden showers?
Yeah.
Do you know what that is?
I don't know what that is.
It's where you like
I'll type it in the
peed on.
chat. I'll type it in the chat.
Oh.
Oh, I guess we can
Or
say it
I'll
out here. I
just
guess we
straight
can
up
say it out
say
here.
it.
Oh, you can
Straight
say
up
it. You can
say
say it. You can say it.
You just
Sorry,
like
I
being
got you.
peed on.
Yeah, so it's like if say like you're getting into
okay.
it with someone and you like, yo, like, cause like, okay, so a big thing that
I didn't
like
know that's what
obviously
that was called.
it's all the rage. Is like BDSM, right? So like that's like a big thing. Like everyone's into like choke me, slap me, abuse me, disrespect me. Call me this, call me that. Don't stop. I want to turn blue.
All right, now don't be barking up a
going.
tree you can't handle, cuz. Don't be barking up a tree
I feel
you
like
can't
we're
handle.
friends, and
10-year-olds
I'm about to be like,
A one, a 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, a 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, a 5, a 6, 7, 7, 5, 6, 7.
Oh my gosh, even in that, because I just went through watching Friends and I had never, in that same scene, he says something about toes and Rachel goes, ooh, toes! And I was like, how did I never put this together until just now? I was like, see, Christian needs to find him a Rachel because she likes them toes.
Please. I am single.
Christian's
and
definitely a
please.
Ross. I think Christian's more of a Joey. He's more of a Joey.
What we're not gonna do, what we're
No.
not gonna do, what we're not gonna do is disrespect Christian tonight.
Please let me just say
That's
this.
not disrespect. Ross is the main character.
No. I've been watching How I Met Your Mother, and if Christian is not Ted, I don't know what is. Like, I watch it and I'm like, oh my gosh, why is this Christian? Schmosby!
I gotta look it up now.
He's Ted.
Have you seen How I Met Your Mother here?
I've not fully. I haven't seen like all of it. I've seen like an episode, so I'm not like super.
Right.
I need to watch it.
It's one of my favorite sitcoms.
Yeah.
Like I've watched it but I also watched it like when it was airing when I was in high school. So like I've seen it for like I've probably rewatched the whole series at least 7 times. Easily.
Same. I'm pretty much on my 7th one right now. Just
and then now it's like they got a
wow.
spinoff that's still in the same world called How I Met Your Father with Hilary Duff as the main character. Yeah. So it's pretty cool.
That's cool.
I'm still like I feel weird that it's not on every Tuesday. So I get home like looking for it and I'm like, oh, we're in hiatus right now. This sucks.
Yeah, I'm not okay with this.
Yeah, because it was getting really good.
Yeah, and I got into a rhythm. They came out on Tuesday, so I would be ready to watch it. And now I'm like going to Hulu on Tuesday, and it's not there,
nothing.
So
not there.
It's fine.
Yeah. What's also not fun? Tell us your fetish that is a deal breaker for you, Gabby.
Honestly, you kind of took mine because I have never met somebody that, would be like, hey, pee on me, or I want to pee on you. And I'm just not sure how I'd feel about that. Granted.
Would Christian do it though?
Nah.
So you're saying pee on me.
Honestly, honestly, like,
If you
let's be real here.
you said you
Let's
want
be
to do
real here.
whatever your partner wants. If your
She's
partner
really
was
into
like,
it.
"Hey,
I mean,
pee
she's
on me,"
aggressively into it.
Listen, I'm about to get in depth with it. First of all, I don't think I could do it because like when you're in that state of like mindset, it takes a lot for you to switch over because that's two different parts. That's like two different things. And
I mean, it's the same
way.
way for girls too. Trust me.
So it's
hard
like
to
that would
beat
take a whole lot. I'd be like, listen, if this happens, we're done. Like, there's no, let's get back to the action. There's none of that. Like,
Well, I feel like it had to
Yeah.
naturally happen at the end if I were to think about it.
all right,
Naturally.
that's just insane though. No, but you gotta take a shower every time. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like as in like.
Or
Yeah,
maybe you do it in
sheets.
the shower.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Yeah.
that's my
Yeah,
other
clean your
thing. So
shower
I'm
twice
like,
a
then you
day.
have to be in the shower, and that's just listen.
Quick,
that's
baby,
just
get up.
a
So
lot
quick,
going
let's
on
go to the
there.
shower so I
Like,
can go give you the shower.
Especially if it's a
Yeah.
small one.
yeah, oh my gosh, a small. Yeah,
Babe, I've been drinking
There's
so much
just-
water,
It's
babe.
like-
You're going to love it.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
get too much water, right?
yeah, yeah. And then you're like,
You wouldn't even
got
know the
water in your
difference.
eye. Yeah, it's not a fun time. Listen, being a girl and shower sex.
What kind of shower?
But no, I would not do that. That's
It's hard.
not a me thing. That's not a me thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if she
Fair.
hopefully she tells, like I said, I like to have that conversation early to know what you're into, so I know what I'm getting myself into. And if you
So
say
what
that's
is-
on your list,
Walk me through that conversation. How do you start that?
no,
Christian? How do you start that
no.
conversation?
It's like, okay,
We're not
CJ
doing
is the
this.
girl you're hooking up with.
We're-
Yeah,
Whoa!
there we go. There we
Okay.
go.
Hey, babe.
No.
What do you want to
We're
talk about,
doing
babe?
a scene. We're doing a scene and action.
Yeah, yeah. Improv.
You look so good,
But when
babe.
you
Like,
end
what's
up-
up? It's Friday. Freaky Friday. What's up?
Yeah, we didn't talk about this because
He's like, okay, I'm out.
He's like, yeah.
You can talk to me about
not-
anything. What's up?
Yeah, you don't want to talk. You want to get peed on. We ain't a lot of talking.
Whoa. I said that's a deal breaker. Well, this is you. This is your scene. Tell me, how do we get into this?
I promise you, y'all. It's nothing. I just like to ask, like, like, what are you into? So, like, I know, like, that's all I ask. Like,
Do you be like,
hey,
okay,
what are you into?
Are you a freak? Yes or no? Okay, if you're a freak on a scale of 1 to 10, tell me what you like. Tell me how much of a freak he is. Okay. Be like, okay,
Say when.
because you be like,
Say
okay,
when.
I'm a 6. Okay, so 6. Okay, so that's a little bit over average. Nice. Then it's like, okay, so like, what do you consider like crazy? Like choking? Yeah, that's fine. Slapping? Okay. Spitting on me? Okay, we're getting a little crazy. Then you can, because then you also can't tell, like, you can't say too much if she's not that like level or under like or comfortable with certain things, because then that could give her like a negative thought about you. Like, damn, what the fuck was he into before me? Right? You're like, oh, you start giving like names and positions and like all this advanced stuff, and she's like, especially if she's not into it, but she's into it and she's like curious and like hasn't like really experienced like all the craziness, right? And then you're like, yeah, I've done this. Well, I say this, but like I've heard of this, I've heard of that, kind of little white lies. Like I've heard of this, I heard of that, and then she's like, oh, that's good. And then so like maybe later on she could be like, hey babe, like you remember when you was telling about that one thing?
But I'm going to flip the script on you. So, like, CJ, you're with a girl.
Yeah,
And
she a
you're
bad
talking to
ting.
her. Bad ting, ting,
Come
ting.
on.
You
All
know
right.
what I'm saying?
I just had to
You're
Ass
with
better than a swamp
Zendaya.
possum with the mumps. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Like ATL.
Hey.
You know?
It's about
Hey.
personality.
Exactly.
Oh, I love that.
And she's like, I've been peed on. What are you saying?
Ooh.
Like, how does it make you? That's
How's that?
weird, right? That's
Come on,
different. Like,
here's
she
my-
tells
Here's
it-
my thought process.
Someone else took
Here's
the time to
exactly
do
what
that.
I'm going to say. How recent? How many times? Did you wash afterwards? Did you get a yeast infection? Where was the direction?
A lot of
Did you
questions.
drink it? Did you like it? Did you love him? Do you like me? This is not going to work.
Do you love me? Do you love me? It's gonna be the question.
There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of like I can't say it's concern, right? Because you don't want to kink shame, right? Especially if it's someone like if it depends on how far into the relationship you're in, but it is like a deep gulp, like oh fuck. But then it's like, okay, should I match her energy to like make her feel
You gotta
comfortable?
let me call her after hearing that noise.
You know, like because I like to try to match people's energies, right?
He
But then it's like
hear
if their
it.
energy
He didn't
is
hear
so
it.
high.
He did not
He
hear it.
didn't.
He did not hear it.
Oh, what did you say?
You did the gulp thing, and I was like, dang, should I call her?
Damn.
Should I call
Crazy.
So wait, if a
Man.
girl likes being like spit on and stuff, is that the same equal for you as like being peed on?
I don't.
Or is that like different? Like
My-
spit in my mouth, look at my eyes, like you guys not into
That
that?
First of
I
all, we
will
need to
do
get
the
rap
liquor.
lyrics out the bedroom, okay? First and foremost, because it gives unrealistic expectations.
shit.
All right, I cannot handle that, okay? But
You never know. You never know.
I don't know,
I don't
man, because
know.
it's like I've done the liquor thing, like like you have
What?
liquor in your mouth and you like y'all. Yeah.
continue. No,
You
Well, I
just
heard
go
the
to-
belly button one.
Like you take
Oh,
a
you
shot
mean
in
like
your mouth.
alcohol?
Yeah, like alcohol. Like you take a shot and then you give it to her. Like what I'm saying.
Listen, when you said I've done the liquor thing, we were all a little confused.
Oh, yeah, like
Sorry,
liquor,
what?
like where?
Yeah, that's why I was like, what do you
no,
mean?
I got.
Feet, toes.
I was thinking of alcohol too.
Everywhere.
Feet,
That's funny.
toes. You like don't be a menace to the south. To
To the little. Oh no, I'm thinking of something
the
else.
Kool-Aid. When she had the Kool-Aid and had the hot sauce up. Yeah, that shit was wild. That's what Christian like. He gonna be
Right,
fucking her
nah,
right in front of
man.
the refrigerator, so you can just reach in. You whatever
Yeah, put some
you
hot
need.
sauce on them titties.
Get a
you know
quick
what I'm
little
saying?
snack.
Yeah, put
And
some
then I
hot sauce on them
was
titties.
sit there, barbecue sauce on my nipples.
On my titties.
Word,
Barbecue
word.
sauce on my titties. Ah, good times.
Great times. Oh,
That was-
But
Christian had to be
I don't
Was that
know.
fine?
That's,
Christian
that's
had to be
kind of.
quiet for a second.
Uh-oh.
Someone came
Yeah,
into the
no,
room.
dog.
Should I toast?
Yeah.
Goodness.
But like I don't know, spinning is different. Like if it's in the action, right? If I'm like in the heat of it, I'm like, okay. But then it's like if you tell me in advance and I got to think about it, I'm like my own worst enemy.
Oh, right. That's why it's hard to like talk about this kind of stuff because then it's like you can just get all in your head and it's
Right.
like, like don't talk to me about it beforehand. Just like
But I need that because I need to know what
I
you're
don't know
into.
what I would do.
Because I can't
No
do
idea.
something and then you not like it, and then like now you're like you don't want to speak to me because I reached out too adventurous for you.
Yeah, and then it's
Let's
You know what I'm
ask
awkward.
saying?
Sierra this
Like that's
question.
just weird.
This is a callback from our previous episode. If
Okay.
you're on the first date with the girl or you're with the guy, right? And
Margaret
things
Robbie.
went well. The date
yeah,
went really
Margot
well.
Robbie.
And it's like, okay, you got that pause. Do you go in? Do you ask for the kiss, or do you just go in?
I would not kiss him first.
No, I'm saying the guy. If he did it to you, like, would you want him to ask or
Oh.
just do it?
Just do it.
Boom.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because, but then it's like he would need to read me because if I'm like trying to leave, then he needs to know not to. And then if I'm kind of just like,
Stumbling.
Yes.
then he should know. Like, because I don't know. I mean, it can.
I don't know.
I don't know because
I don't even try on
sometimes
the
it
first
just
date, man.
ruins
You gotta read
the
the
mood.
room.
But I just
Yeah,
don't.
you
I don't
gotta
do it
read
on
the
first
room.
dates because that's weird. Not weird. It's just like
Yeah,
you
I
don't
don't-
know. You don't know
I
because
wouldn't
like
want to kiss.
you're gonna
on first
feel
date.
happy and like excited, but it's like men think differently than women do. Like on a first date, so it's also like the date might have been good. I'm not gonna speak for CJ, but for me, just because like okay, like she was funny and she was cool and like she made me laugh. But to you, it could be like, oh, he's smart. This, like, or he did this, and then like he said 10 things that you love, but 3 things you just did not like.
This
But
is how you know. This is how you know. I'm going to tell you right now. Don't kiss her on the first date. If you go on a second one, you'll know she's interested,
Mm-hmm.
and then
See?
kiss her.
All right, that's cool with me. That's cute
I
with me.
like that.
Because she's
Why
not
didn't you
going to go on
kiss
a
me?
second date
Why
if
didn't you
you're
kiss
not
me?
interested.
Well, Sierra said, "Don't do that." Sierra said,
Yeah.
yeah,
said-
yeah, you blame me. You
My
blame me.
mama
Sierra
says.
said, "Don't do
You
that."
say, I want to be respectful to you and make sure
For
that you're
sure.
interested in me.
Fine.
Like, just, I mean, if
Ooh,
you look, if
yeah.
you tell her I respect you, she's gonna go on a
Panties
second date
off.
with you.
Nah.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
ain't
green
believing
flag.
that. I ain't believing that. I did not believe that. Because a lot of girls like to be disrespected. A lot of girls like to be disrespected.
Respect you. Gotcha. All right.
She'd at least
I
have
learned
a little
something
on.
today.
I don't know. Some girls are different, but if you want one like
a lot
us,
of girls do
then
not like respect. A lot of girls do not. They do not. They
Spit
want
in
the
my mouth.
They want the a-hole. They
They,
want the
they
a-hole.
listen to this rap music these children
Yeah, they
listen
want
to.
the a-hole.
They got these unrealistic expectations.
Facts.
Well,
We
that's
don't
You're
listen.
supposed to pay your bills for what? What you doing?
For who?
For who?
I'm supposed to take you on a
What?
date and I'm supposed to pay your babysitter too? What?
You've been with?
Facts.
With who?
Oh, I was late to the date. Now I gotta pay for your kids' dinner. Who said that? Whoa!
Wait, you get 3 meals to go because you got 3 children at home and they didn't eat? No, that's not my point. That's not me.
No. Because the last man hurt you. What I got to do with me? I was not here. If I was here, I could have prevented it.
I was out here looking for you, and you was out here hiding with that Jew. Crazy.
Facts. You like the a-hole. It's okay. All right. It's okay.
Listen, you gotta get it out of your system. Sometimes you just gotta get it. Oh boy.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear what he said, but all right.
Good thing.
But what'd you say, bro? What did you do? Disrespectful, cuz?
No.
What'd you say, cuz?
I just said
You
that's
said
a
something
new
about an
fetish.
asshole, and he said something about the fetishes.
Yes.
Hey, listen,
Come back
ladies.
full circle.
Ladies. Listen,
Get it?
ladies.
But see,
Listen, ladies. If
a
you
good conversation.
All right, let's wrap this shit up. I don't want to hear no
if
more.
you like
fetish
that
things from
done,
Christian.
listen.
We obviously know on the spectrum from 1 to 10, Christian is an 11. Okay, this man out here acting unusual.
if you like
Don't let me
that
tell your
done-
mama you out here in the streets wilding.
Listen,
Oh,
ladies,
my
if you like
goodness.
that done, hey,
But anyways, thank you so
showers
much,
first to
Sierra,
come.
for hanging out with us.
Yeah,
We've had
thanks
a
for
ball.
having me.
We hope you
Yes,
had
this has been
fun.
no
fun.
LeVar though.
I did.
You know, we learned a lot about you. Obviously,
Yeah.
we got a little wild at the end. We kind of went a little crazy. But we
Yeah.
appreciate you
We
for
love
spending
crazy.
some time. It depends. Like, yeah, I'm working on the little crazy team right now. She kind of scared.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She kind of
Yeah,
scared.
it's a little scary. It's a little scary.
But we like the thrill. We like the thrill. But yeah,
We
a
like the
psychopath.
challenge.
Yeah.
exactly. But yeah, you know, open invite to come back whenever you like, because obviously there's a lot to touch on. We could dive deeper into Reddit, into movies, TV, etc., more craziness. But it's been a blast. You guys have any final words or anything you want to tell Sierra before we get on out of here?
Are you closing out or am I? I need to know.
You can close it out. Yes.
No, if you want to, it's fine, brother. I just
your
need
show,
to know.
man. I'm just living here.
Listen, I do have a couple things I want to say first.
Yes.
First off, I'm so glad I got to meet my new best friend today. I'm so glad about that.
Same.
And second, for all my Mamma Mia fans that have been catching all my inside jokes, screw them if they can't take a joke. You can dance.
She got
I
us.
can't take a joke, so
She got us. We have been served.
Yeah.
love it.
That was also a quote from the movie, so it's fine. Screw them if they can't take a joke. And then they go into Dancing Queen. You know.
I got it. You're amazing.
I'll see myself out.
You're amazing.
Bye. Yeah.
Yeah, it was great having you on, Sierra. Like he said, you're always welcome back on the show anytime. Maybe we can do like a review of maybe one of your favorite movies, or maybe if one of your acting stuff is on one of these platforms, we can dissect that guy or girl, whatever, whatever you want to call it.
All right, calm down, man. We're not on that. Look, the kids can come back in now. All right, you can calm down, Christian.
Yeah.
Jesus. But yeah, you're always welcome back for sure. CJ, do you have anything else you want to say before I close this out?
Sierra, thank you. You're amazing. I'm glad that we connected, and I'm glad that we did this because this was awesome. I think this was a really cool experience, and yeah, that's all I got to say. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in to another episode of WhattaDud. Make sure you go to Twitter and send us some recommendations that you want us to do a review on, like a TV show or a movie or whatever it is, at WhattaDud Pod. Check us out on TikTok at WhattaDud. Check us out on all podcast platforms. Jesus, that was
Podcast.
podcast
She's still in the greatest beer
podcast platforms at WhattaDud. Hit that follow button, hit the subscribe button on the Hated Pylon on YouTube to watch us all live as well in video form. And Gabby, this one's for you, okay?
Oh, I'm excited.
And everyone remember, with a little rusties and the same amount of luck, you too can look like me.
Ciao.
Good job.
Oh, that's great.